Yo, so I'm gonna try to make drums to what you added to the project right now. And I figured it would be helpful to just record it and walk myself through it and send it to you, since, like we are working on this together, and maybe you'll learn something from my process, hopefully. So, yeah, yeah, let's get it. Um, I'm just gonna share the screen. Just entire screen, I guess. Boom. So allegedly, I am sharing screen right now, and this is your sample, and you should hear it. It's very nice. I like it. I always like to try stuff, like just switching the key just to see how it sounds. So I'm just gonna keep it like this for now, and then if we need to switch it back, we can switch it back. You feel me? So I'm just gonna put this in channel 10. And like I'll just, do a little mixing. Like I usually, honestly, I don't have a lot of tools. I used to have more, and then my Mac, like a month ago or so, it just like reset all the stuff that I had. So I have to go here and like resync everything, but I'm kind of lazy and I'm just like, you see, like this stuff. And I'm kind of lazy and I just see this as an opportunity to kind of minimize and try to do a lot with a little, you know? So this space modulator is free. I recommend it. And I usually use it on chords, like leads, pads, melodic elements in general. Has a lot of presets. You can mess with it if you want. I really like just starting with the preset. And if I don't like it, I might mess with it. But I usually have my go-tos. Like I really like this one. You can probably hear the difference. That's a little oomph, you know, makes it bigger. And then, I mean, the sample itself for like what you sent me doesn't have a lot of bass. I used to be very conservative with how I would mix my chords and harmonies, but now I'm like actually I boost a little bit on the high end and make it even bigger. So yeah, that's something that I learned in school. I mean, it's super simple, honestly, but I don't know what you've learned on the internet, but when I started or like for a while, I would just be very conservative on how I would treat stuff, and instead of doing this, I would be like this. And I have a friend who still does that, and like, I mean, it's really subjective. It depends on what you want. So sometimes I still do this. Like Drake does this a lot in general. He like ducks a lot of the stuff for the vocals to really shine. But if you want the beat to be immersive, and I feel like K-pop is a lot like that, and that's a big reference for you. I believe that, if you want it to be bigger, maybe this is a better idea. Adding a modulator or like any flanger, like, you probably have your own stock flangers. If you got the Waves subscription, then you probably have like a good amount of yeah, flangers and phasers and stuff like that, just to modify the sound. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna make the drums. I'm kind of just like rambling right now. So for this, I was thinking just making different drums. I'm gonna make like 3 or 4 different patterns, let's say, and then I'll send them all to you. And I'll send you also like the individuals so you can like mess with them as much as you want. But yeah, I'm just gonna like speed run it a little bit, you know? So, I mean, yeah, let's say this occupies. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing for each pattern. So, I mean, not the same thing, but what I mean is like in terms of space, like each pattern is gonna be what, 12 bars, I believe. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep making stuff. I'm not gonna talk a lot on this one. And I guess I'll just make the most active part of the pattern, and then I mean I'll probably just send this to you, and you can tell me, oh, I like this one the most, or I like this one the most, and I'll tell you which one I like the most in this video probably, and then we can just decide and combine, you know, mix and match and stuff. Like these kicks are just mad heavy. Oh, I guess I can make like the escalation of it, you know. So first half could be like the or like the first two, and then this could be the drop, something like that. So I guess. And then with the kicks, I like to do this little like velocity thing. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes I like to exaggerate it, but I'll probably just do it subtle this time, at least on this pattern. Like. So as you can see, like sometimes I make the drums more complicated, sometimes I make them more simple. Like I feel like this is a little more complicated than the song that I showed you last time, for example. But it's still relatively simple. And I feel like the trick is just to, you know, focus on little details like that. Hmm, that's an interesting sound. I might use it. I might just use it. So I know this is not what you were like picturing when you sent me the references, but it's just one of the sets. So I'm gonna make something closer to what you sent me. Just starting with the first thing that came to my mind. And then we can use several, like multiple of them. Since I'm not like exactly musically trained, what I do to find the key, like not the key, the bass line, it's like actually just, you know, put it in front of my face. You see, like right now, I can. There's no way for me not to hear the bass line. You know what I mean? Because it's like all over. Yeah. And I might just mess it up anyways, honestly. But if it works, it works. Oops. Mm. What the hell is that? Mm. I feel like this is wrong, to be honest, but I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, I'll be sharing this screen. Let's see. I don't want to take too long. Well, it's 10:06. I'm gonna try to finish this by 10:30, so it doesn't take too long. Because yeah, let's see how many I can come up with. Honestly, I might even let you do the bass. I feel like I should just let you do the bass. Yeah. Because you're better. I just yeah, doing all the melodic stuff. I'm gonna focus on the drums right now. Mm. This is a good pack. I could send you some of this stuff. Like, I feel like you could use some of it. You know, from what I've heard. I like this one though. These little laser sounds and stuff. not charging yet. All right, all right, all right. And with something like this, instead of like overdoing it, I just thought, well, this could be overdoing it still, but I'll do whatever is necessary. And I feel like it's often enough, and it's a number 5, and I'm not gonna do anything to it other than like put delay on it, maybe like just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna focus on the mix that much either. I feel like I should just focus on the pattern because if not, this is gonna take a minute. But I'll put little details like that, and you just like if you catch them, just gonna quickly explain what it is, and yeah, they're like just a tiny bit. So nice, right there in the corner of my ear, even less, like nice. It's nice to me, and I need to the weird EQ I did. I was glitching out for a second. I mean, probably put like another kick on it to be honest, because it feels so empty right now. I like some extra perks. Should I just make it very digital? Like, I like that honestly for this first pattern. Make it kind of cute digital sound. I feel like the future is hyper pop. And to me, it's just picking like stuff like this, for your drums is really what makes it cooler. And then, to make the kick harder, I mean, I don't know how you would do it in Logic, to be honest, but here, kind of like restricts how the sample plays. Like it just the most default way for it to play, in my opinion. And then just raise the volume a little bit to add punch. And then I'm not gonna get too much into like the side chaining right now and like the compression stuff, but I I do want to put another kick on it. You see, it's another laser, and I don't want to overdo it, but I feel like I want to. It's just, how could I not? It says shake, but is it really a shake? Let's be honest. Two, like, and then just. And I mean, that just layer by layer, you start building something cool. And then let's make it even a little more better. I'm gonna start it with Never mind, that was a bad idea. But I can start with something else, like a subtle sub cake right there, and then leave the sub cake for like rhythmic reasons. Wow, that's a nice one. I really want to add that. I mean, what the hell? But then, just kind of go like this, and then somewhere over here, maybe, or like here. I feel like that's a good place. And then we just kind of do it. Yeah, I feel like that's cool. And then I'll do the same speaking delay. And then, I make it subtle too. And then I'll put, instead of, well, actually, I like the delay, but then I'll put this flanges, which I really do like, stereoized. Or like even just the surround. I like the surround.
Clap, 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 clap.
I did want to put some kind of like vocal sample on this, to be honest, from the beginning. Kind of on the kick or something, like very, very subtle.
Clap.
I don't know if you play Roblox, but the I saw this rapper who sampled like the Roblox death sound. It was like ooh, and then he put it on the kick with the bass, and it sounded super dope in my opinion. It was hilarious. I'll show it to you at some point if I remember. But I love just putting some kind of like vocal sample on the cake, and I don't know, just very low though, so it's not like in your face. And then just make it like a couple times, maybe. Pretty cool. And then what I feel like I'm gonna do is that since it's already 10:15 and this is lasted like almost 45 minutes, I don't want to make it too long. I'm gonna make the second pattern kind of like combined, like you'll see it is gonna transition over for the sake of time and just, in case you want to use several parts, they all work with each other. I'm just gonna like throw this here. TBH. Never mind. This is an interesting one. Also ignore the names that I use because you sometimes like they just make no sense. So don't try to make sense of them. Like sometimes I just try to make a like use onomatopoeia, but then it's just like the opposite, and I don't even know what I'm writing at that point, and then I just save it. Also, like, just remember, I'm like spitballing here. So if there's anything you don't like, you can obviously tell me, and then we can pick and replace and something like there's something on my screen. Hold on. But yeah, we can just decide what's like best, because right now I'm kind of just speed running it and trying to get as many ideas out as possible. This kick is interesting. I mean, for the drums, I'm starting to hate these drums that I added. Like this. I'm starting to hate this part. The voice too. I'm gonna go to the more normal. I like the boom bap because the boom bap has more like live. Very nice samples, very full. And they have like those little like cymbal sounds behind them. Oh. Then here I'm just gonna do what I can in terms of like the other pattern. I don't want to take too long. I'm gonna take till like 40. I'm gonna give myself till 45. Because I do want to make something like what you sent me. I don't know how close it's gonna be because I listened to it a couple hours ago. But I'm just gonna I remember the bounciness of it. And then I wanted to make actually something cool, like a scratching sample. Like if I go to Splice, maybe, because I have no idea how to make that. But you know, that kind of like old school hip hop scratching noise, like old DJ scratching noises. Maybe. Dang it. Where is it? Ooh. I'm in like some velocity here. I'm like tiny little. And then, you know, something that always helps is like reverb, you know, on the hi-hats and some drums. I used to use another reverb, but I'm starting to, I mean, since this thing happened where I lost like all the preset stuff, like all the plugins I had loaded, I started getting used to this stock reverb I used to use back in the day, and it's just actually so good. Like just, even the default setting is great for the hi-hats. And here I'm just gonna scan for frequencies. There's one that's bothering me, but it's probably just me, but I still want to just take it out. Honestly, I think just it's way too loud. And I don't know, some people like to keep consistency with the reverb on most of their drums. But you know, in the end, like there's no rules to it. I just realized that like when I was evaluating other people, honestly, I didn't really know people did that. And like, you know, pitching pitching down the drum sounds can help. See, like in this case, I prefer the snare like this for some reason. I just do. And then we could even maybe pair it up with a snap or something like that. It's 10:30. Maybe let's 10 to 15 more minutes, maybe. You know, open hats. Nice. I mean, that's okay. I feel like it's a little too loud and like obnoxious, but I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, like a tiny little. I think it's cool. You know, occasional. Occasional word of the day. Some things only have to be occasional. I like this snare. I like this one. Maybe put on top of the other one. Layering, second word of the day. Sometimes you have to layer. Like I haven't even put the kick on this version. I should. And then, you could do the ghost snare. Or- Okay. I feel happy about that snare, to be honest. I don't know how you feel about it, but I thought it came out cool. Maybe I'll put some reverb on it. And then definitely the kick, right? And then like oh, that's an enjoyable freaking snare, in my opinion. I was just vibing to it for a second. Also, I'm sorry if like you see me slowly descend into madness. Um, it just happens sometimes when I make music. So even though it's like only 11 p.m., I am kind of tired. But sometimes I feel like I do this best when I'm tired. Sometimes. And then sometimes not. I just had coffee though, so it's like I'm not really tired, but my body is, but my mind is like just on go right now. let's compare because I'm actually curious to see. I forgot about the first one. Then maybe instead of going all out with the snare at first, I can ease it in like a little bit, kind of like just with the kick. And the snare is a little out there, I would say. So let me know if you want me to simplify it. Um, because it is a little out there, let's be honest. Like this. I like that. I mean, maybe it was just a volume thing. Then I just put the simpler snare on top, and the crazier one, I kind of buried it back. I want to put like a really good snap. I know I have a really good snap somewhere in here, but I don't remember where. Maybe I did lose it, to be honest. Man, maybe here. Like, mm, spells, battles. Jesus. Then I'm just gonna pan these a little bit left, right. Thumb. That would be nice. I'm going like kind of crazy. Maybe for like a breakdown, I'm just gonna put it on it. I like the stomp. Well, it looks like it's 10:50. Um, like there was, oh yeah, that one thing I wanted to add, but I couldn't find the sample, like a snap, like a consistent snap. Oh yeah, probably in this plug. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And then the real snap here. I was just thinking something like that, but like just to keep the pop rhythm because I feel like I've gone kind of off course on something else with the drums. Like maybe I feel like I've made them a little too complicated. So yeah, again, like if anything you want to strip down, just let me know and then like slowly, like well not slowly, we'll just consistently work through it. Or even here, okay, this is an idea. Instead of putting this, you could look like a clock tick, like a tick. See? I like this one. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Boy. It's almost time out. No, it is already time out. This thing is probably an hour long. I'm so sorry. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but I did want to make a little tutorial, even if it was just for myself. Maybe I can just, okay, wait. Instead of this. I don't like that. I think it's glitching. No, I think we're good. Yeah. So that was it for me. I'm just gonna make a little switch up and then I'm just gonna upload this. Um, again, just raw drum ideas, so we can develop them as we go. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you want to keep, or maybe just like, give me all that feedback next time I see you. But I do like the idea. I mean, I do really like what you've done. I went for the bouncy drums here. I know they're not exactly like what you sent, but I could actually check it out right now. TBH, you had it on Spotify playlist, right? Yeah, I was gonna do like a little switch up here. I don't know how that's gonna sound, but for the sake of trying something and for the sake of making it evolve. But yeah, I mean, this is what came to me, you could say. I'm gonna try to be a little more specific on what I make. The drums on Night Snack that you sent were nice though. I'm gonna actually listen to that more. I listened to it this morning, to that song, and then be like, okay, yeah, that's that's something that I could translate directly or like close enough. Because I don't want $1,000 a month payday for life. Sorry, I don't have Spotify Premium. Um, where was I going with this? Night Snack, yeah. So the drums were good. I don't want to make it exactly like the song, but in terms of like the number of elements, the kind of sounds that we pick, similar and trying to give the same feel without copying.
Got a lot on my plate, but I'm gonna put you on it. I don't just wanna take, girl, I want the whole thing. Got a lot on my plate, but I'm gonna put you on it.
Because that's so simple but so good. And then
What's that?
this is kind of what I was going for with this one, but my own version instead of us. Wait, I'm gonna keep this.
Yes, hey, I'm gonna need that. Fashion, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is kind of just for you to enjoy the drums a little more. Boom, and then you have them. You know what I'm saying? And then same with these, in case you want to use them. Then you have them in the same track, or in the same like file, the same export. So you can kind of just cut it and work with it as you wish. And then let's export it in Wave. No, it's gonna be too heavy. Let's go with MP3 for the sake of making things easier. But I'm but you got a lot on my plate, and I will put you on it. It's a good song. Thank you for putting me on, my friend. Um, and thanks for watching. If you watched till the end, I appreciate you. Sorry for all the ranting, and I hope this was helpful in any way. And yeah, thank you. Enjoy. Let me know what you think, and peace out.